Hey, there has been so much confusion, especially in the last few months, which products we will see this year and what changes and improvements will Apple make with these releases. Lately, we have seen vague predictions even from historically more reliable sources. Recent Apple witch hunt against leakers may have tightened the gaps and space where leaks can come out. Truth to be told, beside few typical patterns of keynote cycles, we have nothing more that can assure us that there will be no unexpected turns of events in the upcoming months. Hi friends and welcome to Digital Marketing channel. My name is Marko and this is your dose of Apple news, leaked information, rumors and opinions. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment below, hit the like button and don't forget to enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. While this may be considered as pure speculations game,
you're just speculating.
It's no different than everything else. If we got to the point that Mark Gurman, probably one of the most reliable sources of information about Apple, is literally guessing between September 14 to October or November, we cannot be surprised with anything else. While everyone is certain that Apple will go back into a regular schedule scheme, there is no 100% guarantee that we will not witness something similar that happened in 2020. Yes, this is 2021, but at the same time we got the April event. I mean, Apple can just as easy repeat everything that was done previous year in the following 3 months, eventually rotating iPhones and iPads, which doesn't have to happen. But these are some scenarios that can be troubling for some, while great news for others. Let me explain. MacBook fans wouldn't mind iPhone and AirPods 3 event postponed later, if that would mean introduction of the new Macs in less than 30 days time. And other way around. Really individual thing. But what may be concerning are some other details like product specs and features which are anticipated. Since 2020 we have been listening about the redesign of iPad mini and its reinvention with the iPad Pro visual style. As predictions accumulated, we were almost certain, yeah, we're gonna get it. And then Matt Takara arrived and pulled out the plug of all our expectations. Forget about redesign. In the meanwhile, Sonny Dixon was there to share a few dummy models. One of those was allegedly new iPad mini, no changes. Then Prosser from Front Page Tech shared his version of the story, backing up the good guys, as Mark Gurman confirmed as well. Mac Takara portal became even more persistent, almost brutal, in opposing this, saying that everyone was wrong. I hope not. Blackbeard Hosting. Simple, easy to use website installer, 24/7 customer support, real people, and more. Hosted on fast, reliable, and secure servers. Check it out. 1 month free trial, no credit card needed. With Digital Marketing's code, you get 5% off. Blackbeard Hosting. Hosting as it should be. The iPad 9 has been mentioned so many times with 10.5-inch screen, a replica of previous generation iPad Air with laminated display, which repair, by the way, will cost you more than in case you've opted for the one that is not, but that doesn't matter. We've all hoped to see a 4 gigs of RAM, as few predictions have stated, even if by looking at Apple's strategy with entry-level iPad, we could only hope for screen size increase, eventually 1 more gig of RAM, while keeping internals intact, mainly chip. But then we were faced by another stop sign, like don't expect too much, cause we can still get 10.2-inch display with lamination or not. It depends where Apple plans to cut corners, because in the end of the day, it's still Apple. MacBook rumors, for example, didn't run as smooth either. Due to delayed, sources of Digitimes were kind enough to give a slap in the face. We may not see mini LED MacBooks this year. Later this information has been corrected, but its bad flavor remain. Mac's Tech channel made its latest prediction, suggesting October, but carefully focused on the Mac Mini. Initial reports describing the next generation iPhone as something very promising, a sensor shift stabilization in all 4 iPhones, 120Hz display, not to mention 1 or 2 of them being portless. Well, as it turned out, 120Hz displays will remain Pro versions exclusives, and while all of them will likely get better life increase, it will be interesting to see what will be the true cost of always-on display and high refresh rate. No, I'm not talking about money. At first, new Apple Watch has been anticipated with some badass new features like blood pressure monitor, glucometer, swim tracking, etc. It's quite possible we won't see any of these with Series 7. In other words, besides some better internals and hopefully redesign, we might end up almost empty-handed? Friends, you must have an Apple device on your waiting list. What would be the worst scenario for that product, which could make you just to skip that purchase? Please answer below. I hope you enjoyed this in a mirror video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up and turn on notifications. Don't forget to check the links in the description. Beside cool offers and discounts, you may find few Apple products and accessories there as well. Thank you so much for watching Digital Marketing channel. My name is Marco. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.